Welcome everyone to HueFin News. Today is July 24th, 2018, and this is our daily cryptocurrency market news analysis, to where we're here to give you all the news according to the charts, and definitely we're giving it to you the simplest way known to man. We don't place any indicators on our charts just to eliminate the confusion and the amount of time that so many people place on their charts just to analyze where prices are likely to go. It's so simple. It is not rocket science that so many people try to indicate their charts to be. Sometimes you watch some of these individuals' videos, you literally look confused once they get done drawing on their charts. So we appreciate you all coming to this particular channel. We do hope that you find it valuable and very informational, because the market moves only by the price bars and the volume. Okay, so until then, keep it tuned in here to this HueFin News YouTube channel. If you all would like to have more information, then definitely you can come on over to our HueFin News Patreon page, because there we keep all of our members updated on the market moves that is occurring in this space. So if you are not a member of ours, then you will not be getting the updates that we give to our members on that particular page. And as well, we are a community of individuals who are literally on a mission to try to eliminate so much confusion that so many people, other people, try to tell you all. So if that sounds interesting to you, then definitely come on over to that particular location. We will welcome you there, and on top of that, we guarantee that you all will definitely learn a lot of information that you did not know before. So now we're not going to waste any more of your time, because time is one of the most valuable assets in the world. So we're just going to go ahead and get into our analysis, and let's see what is going to happen in the cryptocurrency space. First one up is going to be Bitcoin. You can see that Bitcoin currently is having a fantastic day in the market, up 6.84%. Last trade was $8,299.70. And you can see here on the daily price chart that Bitcoin is definitely giving us a push to go up bar, which is a precursor of strength, definitely coming up to that $8,400 area. And it is something that we forecasted to occur in the market. Volume is definitely backing the move, but we still want to be careful, because once I enlarge this chart, I want you all to see here that we are coming across Bitcoin actually has broken this trend area for today, and that's a very positive sign. So now we need to see that $8,000 area hold as support. Okay, so if Bitcoin moves to the downside, it cannot break $8,000. It can definitely come up to around $9,000 as the first initial area of resistance, and ultimately we can do a quick touch around $10,000 over the next couple of weeks. But first we have to cross the hurdle of $9,000, and given what we have currently in the market for Bitcoin, it definitely looks like the currency is going to try to come up to that price, or at least around 8,800. And you can even see here on the 3-hour chart for Bitcoin that strength is still coming in this particular space. Weakness is coming in, but the market is still showing us indications that it wants to move higher. So again, I'm not necessarily seeing Bitcoin moving to the downside just yet. I can see it coming across some resistance though, around that $8,600 area. So we have to be cautious once Bitcoin comes up to that particular area. But again, strength is still being revealed on the 3-hour chart, and let's see what is going on the 1 hour. The 1-hour chart is giving us even more strength in this particular space. You can see that Bitcoin came up to 8,350, and some stockpile came in the market, but it was quickly consumed by the market participants, and there's still some indications of strength. So this is what you need to be careful of in Bitcoin. You will not have enough time in Bitcoin once it actually moves lower in price. Okay, so you have to watch these charts. The market is still giving us strength as of the recording of this video, but please know that the market moves to the downside a lot faster than it moves higher in price. So you will not have an opportunity to get out your trade if you got in a little late. Okay, so definitely you can see that If we cannot break that $8,350, $8,400 area, then literally we will get a push to go down bar in the market, and it's going to be a very wide one to where you will not have opportunity to get out your trade. And like I told you earlier, $8,000 cannot be broken in order for us to stay within the consolidation of $8,000 as support and $9,000 as resistance. Okay. So the next one on the list is going to be Ethereum. You can see that Ethereum is up 5.96%. The last trade was at $478.25. And yes, I told you in my video yesterday to expect Ethereum to continue to move to the downside, but I also told you that it can hold support around 444, and that is exactly what occurred in the space. We're not moving out of a particular directional space in Ethereum, so do not get sidelined into thinking that Ethereum isn't breaking out to higher prices. We are still in a consolidation, as you can see on this daily price chart. $500 all the way back down to $425 is that consolidation range. Quick look at the 3-hour bars for Ethereum, and you can see it's pretty much trading like Bitcoin, still getting some indications of market strength. If this current 3-hour bar in fact closes towards the high of the bar, then I'm looking for Ethereum to continue to move higher. Now you can see on this background of this particular chart that 480 is resistance, so we may not break it, okay, but there's still indications of market strength in the market for Ethereum, to where you would expect this currency to continue to move higher in price. But we have to overcome $480, maybe $485 throughout trading tomorrow, and that is yet to be seen because the volume is completely dropping off as we continue to move higher in Ethereum. And definitely 480 is a very strong area of resistance. So again, if we don't get the volume as we trade around $480, expect Ethereum to continue to move to the downside. But as of now, there is still strength in Ethereum to where you would expect this currency to move higher in price. Next one up is going to be Litecoin. You can see Litecoin is up 8.51%. Last trade was $88.85, and this is a very strong push to go bar on the daily price chart for Litecoin. Pretty much looks just like with Bitcoin, and if this bar ends the way that it looks now, then we're going to continue to move higher in price in Litecoin. 92.50, possibly even a lot higher than that. Maybe around $95 will be the next resistance area in Litecoin. Quick look at the 3-hour bars, and again, you can still see strength is still coming in the market in Litecoin. The market is trying to push lower in price, but it's not being successful, which is one of the main reasons why we're seeing indications of market strength and Litecoin continue to move higher in price. You can see here as I try to zoom out that resistance is definitely around $90. So keep that in mind as Litecoin tries to continue to move higher in price. That is a resistance area, but we can move a lot higher than that. But definitely we will need to see more of the volume than this light volume that we currently have coming in this space, okay? Let's take a quick look at the 1-hour chart. So looking at the 1-hour chart, you can still see indications that the market is definitely absorbing all of the weakening that's currently coming into space, but I'm still leery because we are trading around areas of resistance. We may make a quick touch at $90, but I'm not too confident into stating that it's going to move a lot higher than that. But again, we are still showing strength in the space, so literally expect Litecoin to continue to move higher in price. Again, I said around $90, maybe a little shorter than that is resistance though, so it can move back down to the downside from there. So next on the list is going to be Ripple. So Ripple currently is up 2.64%. Last trade was around 46 cents. And we told you all that in Ripple that we were looking for this currency to consolidate. And literally you can see that that is what's going on in the space for Ripple, which is a positive sign in order for us to start the process of moving higher in price. 3-hour chart for Ripple, you guys can see here that we are getting indicators of market strength. As long as we stay above 45 cents, I'm looking for a continuation to higher prices. The market is giving us a push to go up bar at the moment, but again, you can see 46, even 46.5 cents is resistance in this particular currency. Also, this is a probable precursor to strength, so if this next 3-hour bar closes above, then expect continuation in higher prices. So literally we're getting nothing but consolidation in Ripple, albeit we are maintaining strength in this particular space to where I'm looking for Ripple to continue to move higher. Again, resistance is a hard area at 46, even 46.5 cents. So it's going to require a push to go a bar on high volume in order for us to substantially move higher than that. Next one up is going to be EOS. So EOS currently is up 7.36%. Last trade was $8.56. You can see here on the daily price chart, again, just like with Litecoin, EOS is giving us a push to go up bar, but we're not necessarily moving as much as Bitcoin is today. You can see here that the market is coming across prior areas of resistance around $9. The market got inundated with stockpile twice. So I am expecting us to at least come up to that particular price area. But again, we will need to see more volume than what we've been seeing over the last couple of days in EOS. 3-hour chart is still showing us indications of market strength, but the volume is real light for all of these cryptocurrencies as we try to move higher in price. That is not a good sign to see as we continue to move higher in price. So best thing we might get in EOS is continued consolidation. But I am positive to say that if EOS can stay above $8.40, I'm looking for this currency to consolidate from there to where $8.80 or even a little higher than that is what I'm looking for the market to trade. If it breaks $8.40, expect the market to continue its movement lower in price. So taking a quick look at the 1-hour bars, if this current 1-hour bar looks the way that it looks now, then look for the market for EOS to possibly come up a little higher, maybe $8.70, but definitely the volume is not necessarily here at this particular moment. So I'm looking for more or less consolidation in EOS to where $8.40 has to hold support. If it doesn't, then we will continue to move back down to lower prices. But if it does, then the next resistance area is going to be around $8.80 or even $9 if we get a lot more volume to come into the market. So the last one for today is going to be Dash. So we're looking at Dash right now. They're up 4.84%. Last trade was $252.68. Daily price chart for Dash is revealing to us that the market from yesterday was definitely buyers coming into the market because we're closing above the previous close from yesterday. So definitely in Dash, look for that continued consolidation and even possibly movement higher in price. Quick look at the 3-hour bars in Dash. You can see that we are in consolidation right now. $240 is support, resistance at 260, maybe even a little higher than that. But definitely all these cryptocurrencies right now on the 3-hour bars are giving us indications of market strength. If it concludes the way that it looks now, then yes, I'm looking for these currencies to move higher in price. Quick look at the 1-hour chart for Dash. So we're looking at Dash on the 1-hour chart, and there is indications of market strength. But again, as long as we stay above 248 or even $245, I am looking for consolidation and movement higher. Literally the market did get inundated on this 1 hour bar, and we still didn't move to the downside. So I am looking for Dash to continue to move higher. It might just come up to $260 though, $255, but I still see indication that the market is prepping itself for another leg higher in price. But again, it might not move that high to significantly benefit a profitable trade. Okay. So overall, before I go, definitely we are looking at areas of resistance right now on these cryptocurrencies. If we cannot break these resistance areas, then all of these cryptocurrencies in our analysis for today will move lower. Okay, so literally you have to watch the market right now as they trade across prior areas of resistance, and if we can break them with a push to gold bar on high volume, then we will continue to move higher in price. That is yet to be seen. There is slight indication that that might occur, but again, these are some very strong areas of resistance that the currencies could not break, so it's going to require a lot more effort in order for that to happen. So again, like I stated earlier, we will not update you all to the market moves here on YouTube. You need to become one of our members on our HueFin News Patreon page, and there you would be updated to any of the changes from what we mentioned on our analysis today. Or if you would just like to have more information about how to learn how to read charts without confusing yourself, then definitely come on over to our HueFin News Patreon page. That's all I have for today. Make sure you all maintain your profitability, and I will see you all later.